Hello, you join us at a top secret airfield somewhere near Madrid. With me today is Jonathan Castorena from Bell. He's the Bell's representative here in Europe, based in Prague. He's just going to give me the external idea and thinking behind the Bell 429 Designer Series.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Bell 429 has been one of the most successful light twin helicopters on the market ever since it was certified a little over 10 years ago. We strategically put it in that space to really provide customers more comfort, more speed, and, give VIPs that extra feel that they're looking for in everyday missions. Really when it comes to VIP corporate type missions, it's all about getting from point A to point B as quickly as possible because time is money. And these corporate guys, they need to get there as quick as possible. So without the hustle and bustle of an airport, they're ready to get there at any time. So
I understand it's found quite a lot of traction with some owner-operators as well. Can we talk a little bit about the ease of operation, especially for the non-professional pilot?
yeah, so this was actually, if you want to get into the maintenance piece, it was designed from the Maintenance Steering Group 3. So we really looked at into the design of the aircraft for lowering the cost of maintenance. So you really get the bang for your buck, as you can say in Texas, right? So other than that, we see more and more AOCs in Europe now adding the 429. We have about 25% of our 429 fleet here in Europe. And really, you're seeing a big influx of that operations being increased, especially in Central Europe, from Bavaria to Austria to Northern Italy to Western Europe. It's really picking up, and we're quite excited about that. And with that, if we want to bridge to the next conversation, is we wanted to really bring an interior that really elevates to that VIP type customer. So we designed the new designer series that we launched at HAI 2 years ago, and that's been a success ever since.
Let's go take a look.
So, one of the also luxuries that people like about the 429 is the large cabin windows because you don't feel claustrophobic. You can actually see out from your right or left shoulder at any time. I have big shoulders. I know it is. You can fit 6 feet back there. So, and also, what people like so much is the wide opening. You have 157 centimeters wide opening for easy entry and exit. Now, the first thing that you notice is these elegant seats. So we really took, people that at Bell that were talented that knew about, how can we make this luxurious? How can we improve it and go to the next level? So as you can see, we did different types of high quality of leather, different types of stitching. We really made it elegant from the chrome of every metal piece. Instead of the carpet, we did hardwood floors as well. We really tried to bring it to the next level. And like I said, we actually sold the first one into Poland earlier this year, and we're looking to add more into that. So we have many inquiries out. With the 429 Designer Series, what we did is we come up with 3 different simple designs that we thought that would look at 3 different types of customers. The very modern looking gray interior, the sporty crimson red, and also the black and sand, which is my personal favorite. But we have 3 different ones that you select from, and that goes from all different options, from the seat covers to the accents on the wall, the aft bulkhead, even the leather wrap handles. And so you have basically with the 429 any type of interior that you like. Our wonderful designers can provide that to you at any type of solution that you would like.
Oh, it's beautiful looking interior, it really is. And when you talk about luxury and you stick your head in there, it's full of new car smell. It really is. Absolutely gorgeous looking and smelling. And I guess there's the soundproofing aspect as well. It comes into play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have the soundproofing in the cabin, also in the aft bulkhead, so you get the dampering of the system from there. But one of the things that's a key differentiator from the 429 and also the corporate market is that we have a patented system that's we call it live mounts, live inertia vibration eliminators that dampen out the 4-pro rev from the rotor head, so you do not get that into the cabin.
Yeah, right.
And so it's the smoothest ride, even at high speeds. You have a VNE of 155 knots, cruise speed of 140. From point A to B in this classification is the fastest on the market. Of course, with the transportation of VIP corporate clients, you have luggage, you have equipment, you have whatever you need to take from point A to point B. If it's your family where you're going skiing, if it's taking whatever product you need for your business to go show that product, you have the largest baggage compartment in the specification as well. And as you can see, it is quite big.
It is huge.
And also has access to have an auxiliary fuel tank for that extra range, additional 30 to 45 minutes if need be. But it is quite large.
And how much space do you give up if you take that auxiliary fuel tank option?
Actually, not so much, because as you can see, you have the provisioning here.
Yep.
It is basically a box, but
Underfloor.
yeah.
Yes.
And we have kits that protect it where you can actually store things, even against the rear of the baggage compartment as well.
Okay.
So
We're talking sets of golf clubs for everybody that you could put in the aircraft and then some.
absolutely.
Jonathan, you talked a little bit earlier about the high cruise speed and VNE and comfort of those sort of speeds. What's providing the power to deliver those sort of speeds and performance?
So we've been privileged to have partnership with Pratt & Whitney. So it's the 200 series engine. It's the Pratt & Whitney 207 Delta 1 or Delta 2, depending on which option that you select. But they're both 1100 horsepower, extremely powerful machines. And one of the other benefits also of this helicopter is the fully integrated avionics suite. And so we could go
Let's
to
take
the
a look.
cockpit here. When we certified it, it actually set the standard for all helicopters in Part 27 with the first integrated avionics suite. And so we have the Garmin 750 and 650. And what it does is this reduces the workload of the pilot so they can concentrate on their mission, looking forward on any type of obstacle that may be presented, but also making sure that you're getting your passengers there safely as quickly as possible. In the Class 27 helicopter, when we were designing this and certifying it, it was the first integrated avionics suite. So we have the Garmin 750, 650. And the reason why we went the whole integrated route was to make sure that we reduced the pilot's workload so they could focus on the missions at hand to get the passengers there safely from point A to point B. So the 429 has been one of the top helicopters in the corporate VIP market, and it's one of the reasons why we have 25% of our fleet here in Europe. So we've been very proud of the success of the 429. We're looking forward to years to come.
Great stuff, and thanks for your time. This is Gideon and Jonathan at an airfield somewhere near Madrid with a Lexus, freezing our tooties off.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.